New tonight, a young dog is now recovering after being brutally beaten at his Woodland Park home. Right now, there's still no clear idea of what happened to him. Only on News 5, our Colette BORDELON spoke with the family. She's sharing what she learned about that day.
The Jessens just got Gus in April, a dog who, despite his injuries, ran right up to me when I got to the house. Now the family is searching for answers on who would do this.
This is the fracture of the frontal sinus, so these spaces should match.
But this pup is a fighter.
He believes everyone loves him.
Only about 5 months old.
Gus is a baby.
Now on the mend after an incident this past Friday.
To be honest, it's still really mysterious.
JESSEN says she and her husband left the house at around 5 in the morning, headed out of town for the weekend, and her youngest son, Maverick, was at the house.
Left for work at 6:40. Went and put my dog Dexter out in the pen, and Gus was fine.
Then a call from the sheriff's office right before 7:30.
Gus was just completely covered with blood, like everything but his tail. He just looked like a mop.
The dogs had been left in this pen next to the house. Vets say Gus suffered blunt force trauma to his head, causing several injuries, one of them his right eye, which he can't see out of anymore.
Because there was no witnesses and no cameras, it makes it really, really complicated.
While I was there, a neighbor who reported the incident but didn't want to talk on camera says the timeline was different.
The sheriff and animal control have both asked me multiple times, like, hey, your story doesn't match up with the neighbors. He says it's a lot earlier.
Maverick says he came back to the house after he heard about Gus and took him to the animal ER in Colorado Springs.
I don't know how somebody could be so cruel or so vicious. I love my dogs. I've had dogs my entire life, and I would never do anything to hurt them.
Gus is scheduled for a reconstructive surgery on Friday, which will cost thousands of dollars.
I do think there's probably more information out there.
The family says the community has pitched in to help with the cost. I did talk to the Teller County Sheriff's Office today. They could only tell me the case is still being investigated. If you know anything, give them a call. Always watching out for you, Teller County. Colette BORDELON, News 5.